No matches for that.
No?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately not. So it's a motu with like a
Motu. Yeah, so
po with a
yeah.
okay. Motu is very easy. Motu. And then Pohoi, and we're just gonna see how do we even
There we
go. Pohoi. Moto Pohoi.
Okay.
Alright, and basically Pohoi is a bindweed. And then Moto is to sever cut. So basically this place is called the place where we end up cutting a lot of weed.
Nice.
I don't know if that's because they're smoking it, but they're definitely doing that.
I would smoke it.
So Bluff Hill Motopohe Environment Trust is probably the best that we can go for. Our aim is to provide an environment where native plants and animals are thriving, not just surviving, on and around Bluff Hill. Okay. Motopohe is of cultural, recreational and ecological importance, and it's truly one of the last populated places in New Zealand where the forest meets the sea.
That's really not how our island is.
There's no forest. There's a lot of sea though. So.
Yeah.
And it's also one of the last populated places in the world.
Yeah, it is.
I like, by the way, how we've got a very north to south empire territory.
Yeah, we have everything. We really have everything. I'm building, by the way.
Yeah, I see. They're growing.
Things are happening. I'm gonna build some more solar panels here as well.
About Bluff Hill, I want to know more about this place. So where are you? Oh, it is actually an island, by the way.
No, it actually
it's a
looks,
peninsula.
It looks actually, like what we have.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
Follow State Highway 1 as far south as you can go, and you'll get to the township of Bluff. It's one of New Zealand's oldest towns, with the first ship's arrival recorded in 1813 and settlement started in 1824. Boy, they founded the Maori, but whatever. Prior to European settlement, the main Maori settlement was on nearby Ruapuke Island. So it is a significant geographical landmark of Southland. The hill rises 265 meters from the sea, and on a fine day it can be seen from as far away as Portland. Basically, it's all the way on the most southern tip of New Zealand.
Okay.
I'm sure something that my sister has seen, but not me.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a lovely, lovely place to go to. We should go there, Aris.
Let's get our next value trip.
They need to organize a Digra.
Digra, yeah. Digra New Zealand. Digra New Zealand.
Oh,
you need to reload your stream.
I need to reload my stream. Sorry if people have been...
No, it's fine. It's fine. Things are uploading though.
I like that. That's a definition of history. Things are occurring.
Look at this. By the way, I have all these forests are new, so I removed one of them to make a neighborhood. But all these forests are new. I've planted them.
Great.
What are you doing, guys? Guys, we've been friendly for so long. First of all, you can't even touch them. This is kind of funny. Mont Saint Michel.
There we go. Of course, we're building Mont Saint Michel in a floodplain, by the way.
Yeah. Yes. But look, it's up on a thing, so...
Church and state, soul and body, God and man are all one at Mont Saint Michel. And the business of all is to fight. Each is in his own way, or to stand guard for each other.
That's a bit... Make a decision.
Yeah, exactly. But I have to say, Mont Saint Michel is one of my favorite buildings in the world.
Yeah?
It's an absolutely beautiful place to go to. Sort of the environment, the landscape around. I love the sea, as you may know or may not know.
Yes.
And it is really, it's humanity living in the sea, like on this rocky crag out there. But then not in a sense like building. And I also like these lighthouses all the way in the middle of nowhere. But this is like a whole frigging fortress, monastery out there.
Now, what else are we gonna build here? I feel like these are hills, right?
Yeah.
I need to buy a builder here.
Yeah, you could forest.
I'm gonna make things.
Things. You're gonna make a things.
Windmills. I'm gonna make windmills.
All right, you make a things.
I'm gonna make my things. How?
I think power is just directed to the cities, closest cities, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
right
why
now-
this one doesn't get
Yeah,
any power, but
Right.
everything else is properly powered.
properly.
All our cities are properly powered except our capital. In a weird way. Hey, we're already at 3.
Well, Motopue is also not. It's not properly powered.
No, but it will be, I think.
Interesting, isn't it? How you can just, especially if you now get like not Rhina over there, but what's her name that allows the fisheries?
Yeah,
You could just also boost this to 10. I'm sure.
yeah, easy. Stop hitting
What is that thing, by the way?
this one?
No, the dudes with the they're like bandits or something.
I don't know.
What are they like? Like their little.
They look like bandits, yeah. Builder, get over there. We need production. Panganui, make a food market. More production here.
I tell you, when I was in New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
there was this Polynesian market in Auckland that we went to. I've probably had I could probably make it in the Netherlands as well, but I've had the best stuff ever that I've ever had on that market. It was called poke,
Yeah,
and poke is not like the pokeballs that we have over here, with fish,
but
but it is this sort of like a jelly pudding type of like sweet banana together with coconut. And it's just this extremely good. I like bananas and like coconut. This extremely good, like super tasty energy bomb. It's like it genuinely is. I could eat poke all day.
nice.
But problem is I cannot because I've never seen a poke factory or a poke baker or a poke maker or a poke cook, whatever you do with it, in the Netherlands.
Oh,
Every time I get a little bit excited that I pass like a pokeball station, I'm like,
yeah.
is it? Oh no, it's the poke. It's what is it? Japanese even?
I don't know.
I don't know. The pokeball fish. I think it's some sort of Chinese thing. I don't know. I've never had it. Maybe it's good too.
There we have our first wind farm. Right there.
That builder, by the way, looks
Yeah, he looks like Bob the Builder.
with an axe. He's like
Yeah.
Bob the Builder turned axe murderer.
Yeah. Joint war. No,
Wait.
we're not fighting Mansa Musa.
No, we're not gonna join your war.
No, go away. We're peaceful.
Also, you were the one attacking us last
Yeah,
time.
so you know, were you?
Mansa Musa is.
Mansa Musa is our friend.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get an alliance with him.
We're in between turns.
We're in between relations right now,
Yeah.
Mansa. Sorry, we cannot really commit to you.
Look, these guys are just trying.
But these guys,
Smart power doctrine will define humanity's future. Okay, whatever.
it's basically future tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna do any of this because whatever.
Hey, thank you.
No, this is not what I wanted.
Thank you, smart people of the future. But we're not gonna use any of
Yeah.
you. We're happy
I
with.
wanted to do the robotics. I have to do all 3 of them, so it doesn't really matter what I do.
Yeah.
And global warming mitigation, carbon recapture.
So we don't really want to do this, of course, because we actually want to see global warming in practice.
Yeah.
Alright, do it.
Not to the information warfare, so we reveal 2 more. Or this one is the one that leads to the last one, so
Yeah, go
I'm
for
gonna do
it.
it. I'm gonna do it. I didn't want to, but I did it. Opango is doing great.
Opango. All of our cities are doing great. I wouldn't mind living in, except
I'm gonna remove
except
this.
Nova Scotia.
Look, do we want to keep this?
The pa? That's
Yeah.
our heritage, man.
I know, but I want to build.
No, you're not gonna remove the only hill fort that
The
we've
only
ever
hill
made. No.
Can I remove some trees then?
And if you plant some more,
I want to build Eiffel.
then you can plant trees on like. Oh no, you cannot plant
No.
trees on the desert.
No, that's the problem.
No, okay, build that Eiffel Tower, but build it on trees then. Yeah, build it over. Well, that's a really good tile, by the way.
Yeah, I know. And Cristo Redentor, I can only build it here.
Build the Eiffel Tower. Build it somewhere else.
But what am I building in Opango then? I have nothing to build in
Well, there's
Opango.
plenty, like
What?
spaceport.
Where? I have no. I'll have to remove a forest, whatever I build. That's the
Well,
problem.
you can build a forest somewhere else.
But then why don't I build the Eiffel Tower in the forest?
That's a really good tile.
Okay.
I mean, you do whatever you want, man.
We can build an industrial zone.
I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing
Oh,
you.
we don't have a campus here, so let's build a campus somewhere. This tile is not... Oh, this is actually a better tile.
Hmm.
+1 for production.
There's
+2, yeah.
there are no easy choices when it comes to governing.
You know what? No, we need a neighborhood because housing is a problem, so we're gonna go with this.
The rents are too damn
here,
high.
Actually.
On the island.
On the island.
Behind the floodgates.
Baba
now the question is, wait, build it over there. Build a forest over there. Mitigate some of the...
I can't build over there because it has horses.
You can build a forest and horses.
No.
No?
I can try, but I don't think I can.
Try it.
Let's see.
Say, bye-bye horses.
No, I can't.
We need to make room for... Yeah, you can.
Where? This one is the adjacent ski resort.
Well, build a ski resort then. Instead of horses. Great. Let's build a ski resort.
Okay.
I didn't know we could build a ski resort.
Yeah, we've built several.
Oh, already?
What are you talking about?
Alright, well, cool. Now people get to ski and then get to pet the horses.
Yeah. Hey, this one has gone down to 46 turns, so...
Hey,
it's doing well.
They're enjoying life more. So, wait, so what is, by the way, the global warming mitigation? So we do get 3 envoys, and we get... What's the other thing?
Can be done. It's a project.
Oh, I like that. We have to first build an industrial zone before we can capture it.
When complete, the lifetime carbon emissions of this civilization are reduced by 50 and 30 diplomatic favor are earned. This can even reduce your carbon debt to 0 and allow you to accumulate reductions against the global CO2.
Right. And then what's the other one? The stars. Oh, that's a diplomatic victory.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we get diplomatic victory points simply from getting that. How many diplomatic victory points do we need?
We can't see because it's disabled because we won. Oh,
that's accumulate. Oh,
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter
fair
anymore.
Enough. Fair enough, civilization.
I want to buy this, but we'll grow. You get there for now.
I like how Rotorua is also, you know, a happy civilization, a happy city without even if they decided to join the Cree.
Ah, yeah, it is. At 11 even. They're doing great. Hey, this is gonna happen soon.
Yeah, man, they're gonna be...
I'm gonna get another point.
I feel that your challenge was too easy.
You, how dare you? I think I have to just pull them back. Ah, success. Without
detecting any spies. I like that. We didn't detect any spies. This mission was a great success.
Yes. Great success.
I think they have to learn us a little bit about type 1 and type 2 errors here, but whatever.
Oh, so if I make... What is this guy? Oh, I wanted to build more wind farms.
Wind farms, yes.
Great. Here. Aquarium, of course. What else? Make a stock exchange. Make a research lab rather.
We need some industrial zone, by the way.
Finally, we get to do something here.
We need one industrial zone.
We have.
Oh, where? Where do you have it?
Here.
Okay, great. So we get to build our carbon recapture unit over there. Oh, we will soon have our mega death robot.
Yes. The giant death robot.
Would have been better if it was a mega death robot.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Here, let's...
Hey man, I just prefer to like a rock band. It was pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Rock band was great. Make flood barriers here. We're gonna probably need it for this tile. Whatever. I don't even know.
I like how you're optimizing your Civ strategy.
This guy, look at you're stuck
he's
there.
Just, basically, he's or a variant of like gypsies.
Yeah.
Like Romani.
Yeah.
And we just let them be. He's just like happily hanging out there.
Oh, of course we just let them be.
In the forest. Sure, man, you live your life. We're not going to tell you that you need to come into the educational system and, you know.
No.
Oh, you are such a Tau buyer.
Hey, man.
You Tau buyer. You even bought a tile that is... It's interesting how you're such a You're such a possessive little creature when it comes to tiles. Yes.
I just want to expand my borders.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Eventually I get to
You know who also
remove
said that
borders.
he just wanted to expand his borders? I'm not even going to say that, because then if we mention that, then we've hit a new low point in our streaming career.
Okay, I need to start killing these guys because...
That's also what he said.
I'm getting a great admiral.
That's also what he said. You're on a roll.
Grasshopper. Or gracehopper.
Gracehopper. Grasshopper? I like that. Alright. Gracehopper. Wiki crunch me on that one.
Of course.
I like, by the way, how last time we explored this whole Chinese feminist history.
Oh yeah. But it was all for...
All for naught.
For naught.
Gracehopper. There's even a conference.
Of course there's a conference like that.
Okay, wow. This is genuinely a female admiral.
Okay.
Who lived from 1906 to 1992. Mm-hmm. She was an American computer scientist and United States Navy Rear Admiral. One of the first programmers of the Harvard Mark I computer. Mm-hmm. She was a pioneer of computer programming who invented one of the first links. Basically linking between computers. She popularized the idea of machine-independent programming languages, which led to the development of COBOL, an early high-level programming language still in use today, for sure. She always dreamed of a programming language written in English. Prior to joining the Navy, Hopper earned a PhD in mathematics from Yale University and was a professor of mathematics at Vassar College. Hopper attempted to enlist in the Navy during World War II, but was rejected because she was 34 years old. She instead joined the Navy Reserves. Hopper began her computing career in 1944 when she worked on the Harvard Mark I team. Yes, sure. Hopper led the department for automatic programming, and she led the release of some of the first compiled languages. Very cool. Owing to her accomplishments, she retired from the Navy in 1986 and found work as a consultant for the Digital Equipment Corporation, sharing her computing experience. Owing to her accomplishment in her naval rank, she was sometimes referred to as Amazing Grace. The U.S. Navy Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer USS Hopper was named for her, as was the Cray XE-6 Hopper supercomputer at NERCS. That's the Navy... the National Energy Research Scientific Computing Center. Alright. A college at Yale University was renamed in her honor. In 1991, she received the National Medal of Technology. That's a great medal to get. On November 22, 2016, she was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama. Wow, that's...
Yes! Yes! Sorry, we unlocked the sisters.
Oh, cool! So, what does she do, our Admiral?
She just triggered an atomic era... Boost, yeah. A Eureka moment.
An atomic era Eureka moment?
Yeah.
That really wasn't very useful anymore? Or was it?
Yeah, because it was a stealth technology, which we hadn't done yet.
Oh, okay. Cool. I like that. That's actually a very cool little Admiral. I have to say, I'm always a little bit surprised at the depth and ingenuity that they put into their great people. Mm-hmm. Because they end up being generally like on point.
Yeah,
here.
For sure.
Very cool. I think you are probably actually not feeling too happy here with your little tank over there.
No, I have to retreat it probably. Or maybe we're gonna lose it. There's also a possibility. Go there and wait. We might lose it. We'll see. We'll see next turn.
We will see one more turn later.
Yes.
By the way, Babanango is being...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't get any more.
No, we're not gonna. You know, if you want us, to have a religion, that's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna have it.
You are already wearing our blue jeans and listening to our pop music. So
exactly.
We don't care about religion anymore. Oh, the tension! Oh.
We lost a soldier, but they lost all their units. Okay, just get back and heal. It was low on oil as well.
Was it low on oil?
Yeah, because we don't have that much oil. Oh, finally. Boom.
When is it going to do something else than consume oil, this unit?
I don't know. What do I want to do? Make a farm here? Can I do something on the grassland?
Make another forest.
That's why I moved him there. Here, we have the industrial zone. We have a lot of stuff here.
All right.
What they wanna see? Things are going okay. This little builder.
Moto Poe is across the threshold.
Yes.
It sticks already. Wow. If you can build it there, you can build it anywhere.
Yeah, but I can't see now to change this. Come on.
You have to do it in the Maori challenge. Up.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think that we've proven that with the Maori you can basically, and a lot of workers, you can basically build a city everywhere in.
Yeah. Really everywhere.
Yeah. And actually make it thrive.
Yep.
Very good.
7-1, and one that was lost. Not that it didn't make it, because it made it in terms of population.
It just decided to do something for itself.
And we said we're fine with it.
We're fine with that. How the Ototarapa is like 20. It's in this island.
In this island we have.
And there's not even fishery.
There's
not even that many fisheries around.
Oh, I can do this one now. Well, there are a lot of boats. There's 1, 2.
Yeah, but
3,
not
4,
fisheries.
5. No.
Not. Because that's
here are the many fisheries.
No, exactly. If you now would change her around and sort of, this is like a two island thingy, and the other one is not even productive. It's just a bunch of basically Jurassic Park.
Global warming mitigation. Look at this. The earth that's melting.
Method is malefactor to the jagged rocks. I like that.
We are not gonna do anything.
We're not doing anything here.
No.
But what we can do is.
Yeah, whatever to this.
Did we? Oh, we earned a normal age.
Yeah, we missed by 1 point.
That's only Oh, really?
Yeah. Offensive spy operation, aerodromes. Wish you were here. Yeah, I'm gonna do wish you were here because.
Yeah, because we're not doing.
Because
anything.
It doesn't matter at all at this point. Hey, Future Civic, what up? Welcome to the team. This is just a Future Civic, it's nothing.
Alright, then go for information warfare.
Okay, because we want to see these two as well. Send envoys. Where did we lose? Dude! Patsakuti, you want this? Okay, he has 25 envoys.
Right.
Just keep it. Keep it.
Where is Breslov even?
I don't know, but I don't care at this point.
Is it near Krakow?
Here we even have 15 as well, so I shouldn't be.
Yeah, we're going to Krakow, by the way, soon.
Yeah, we are going to Krakow.
I'm just gonna get Breslov. I don't know. I actually have to wiki crutch me here. I just want to know where it is in real life.
Yeah.
I don't.
Get wiki crutched.
No, that's sort of Russian model. That's lava. It's.
Can you make anything there?
Where? What? Breslov. How do you even write it?
Breslov.
Okay. Sorry. There we go. The modern.
I can't make anything there.
Veliki Preslav or Great Preslav
is
a city and the seat of government of the Veliki Preslav municipality. A former village, it assumed the name of the medieval capital in 1878 and became a town. What the? Preslav was the capital of the First Bulgarian Empire from 893 to 972, and one of the most important cities of medieval southeastern Europe. That's excellent. I think I've heard of it sometimes, but that's great. The things we learned. Did you wiki crutch me for that one?
I did.
Right.
And I also planted some forest for you.
That's excellent. Smart materials.
We're gonna go for this because we want the systems.
Sure.
Material. Exoplanet expedition, though. Space race project which travels through deep space at 1 light year per turn to spread humankind to another star system. Wins the science victory once it arrives.
Oh, they changed it now. So that is now, because it of course never used to be the future era.
It's an alternative, though. I think you can.
No, I don't think so. I think that's probably the end of. Yeah. First you build a spaceport, and then.
Oh wait, here.
Let's build a spaceport anyway. I mean, we can't. We cannot. Yeah, we will
not
take ages.
I'm gonna make a university there.
The University of the Arctic. Alright.
He cannot do anything.
What are we doing in Krakow? Yeah, spaceport. Guy wants space.
I can make a spaceport for crying. What are we doing in Krakow? I don't even know. What am I doing in life?
You're building a lot of. You're buying a lot of terrain. You're
Yeah.
doing
It's already at 7, like Moto Pohue.
Moto Pohue.
Moto Pohue. I should just make another island somewhere.
Alright. Just make another island. The island is already there. What we're doing in Krakow is, in fact, we're gonna go to the CAA. The Computer Applications in Archaeology conference, which is in Krakow. And we are doing a workshop there, a twine workshop. Should be a lot of fun. And we're doing a paper there.
So we're doing a lot of things there, actually.
No. I mean, there's like 4 days between them.
Yep.
And also the workshop is going to be super nice and fun because we're, of course, telling them a little bit about twine, but we're mostly just going to make some twine games there. What's the speed of that exoplanet expedition? Well, it's
1 light year per turn.
Yeah, right.
1 light year per turn.
1 light year per turn, but that's...
What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, how far is this nearest star? I mean, not the nearest star, but the nearest populated, like, colonizable planet.
I don't know. You can look it up.
Spaceport and then wait for the rocket to be finished. Yeah.
There. Okay, I'm gonna remove some forest though.
No!
Okay.
No.
No. What am I gonna build in Taomutu? I don't even know. It has an industrial zone.
You can.
I'm gonna do carbon. I'm gonna do carbon recapture here, and then I can remove some forest. That's
not how it works. That is not how it works. Put some forests on the cliffs of Dover then.
I can't because they don't belong to me.
It never stopped you before.
I'm gonna remove this farm to make a spaceport.
Alright, do it. Is it around 4,000 turns? For Proxima Centauri? No, Proxima Centauri is only 2 light years away, right?
I'll wiki-crash you for this.
No, I know.
Okay. Okay.
I think I know.
Okay.
So if it's 1 light year per turn, that means that Proxima Centauri is only 2 light years. And actually, that's what
we're getting a tornado. Dude, it's so cool.
I like your tornado sound effects. Oh,
this is not even an hour.
I don't have to. Oh, 4 light years. Yeah, so exactly. So it's fine. Yeah, it should be fine. But I don't know if Proxima Centauri is a nearest colonizable planet. Go to Sydney Opera House.
Oh wait, 4 light years, so it's fine. Yeah, 4 turns. Hey, we're getting the.
Look at this mega island, by the way.
This is the best island.
It's like Broadway and.
No, that's not Broadway. That's our city.
I know, but it looks like.
Yeah. It looks so good. Look at this.
It looks very good. It's like this is the island that I want to live on.
It has an opera. It has a stadium. It has like an arena.
Yeah.
It has a port. It has this weird thing.
Freudian thing.
Yeah. Seastead. So unlocks the builder ability to construct the seastead.
Seastead is great because more housing and we can live on the sea.
Basically, it's the things that we wanted to be looking at.
It's basically the thing that we need to start building in the Netherlands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically.
Exoplanet needs to be outside the solar system. Yeah, that's true. You know nothing, Carrot. Yeah. Exoplanets need to be outside.
Danielson, hey,
outside the solar system. It's a bit of a weird thing that they've sort of said. Like, hey, this thing you can then start colonizing exoplanets.
Yeah.
What are they even? Go back to that. Can we go back to that? To that technology.
What technology you want to go to?
To the spacefaring technology. So, smart materials. Is an exoplanet expedition.
Yeah.
To another star. That's very weird.
It says an exoplanet, so it means outside of this planet.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily imply.
But it's weird.
Yeah.
Like an extraplanetary expedition. Exoplanet expedition.
Why doesn't it say extraterrestrial expedition then?
We need this fixed. We need this. This is a confusing feature.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it is an exoplanet, but we're extraplanetary.
Yeah.
Interplanetary.
Yeah, basically interplanetary. I don't know, man. Man,
You don't know
I
anymore.
don't know. I don't know anymore.
You're just happy building fishing boats all over the
I
world.
just finally can build cities in the sea, which is what I've been trying to do.
You really studied the wrong thing for that.
I did. Great musician, Antonio Carlos Gomez.
We know this person.
I don't know this person.
The other ones are just planets. Yes, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Exoplanets are in the types of exoplanet is you know wiki crutch me twice. I'm now going to look for the definition of exoplanet.
Sure.
Which I think means is a planet outside the solar system.
All right. I'm gonna research Operation Ivy, by the way. Because why not?
Okay, so an exoplanet is actually... I thought an exoplanet was outside of, like, any sort of solar system. Like, those small things around the edges of solar systems. But no, an exoplanet is, in fact, correct. So
Just in other solar systems.
is a planet outside the solar system,
Oh, okay.
and us being, with Sol being
Oh, right.
the solar system. So
Right,
anything
right.
outside of the solar system.
Yeah, so what Garrett said, basically.
Basically what Garrett said. So basically what Kain said that Garrett said.
Yes.
He said. So
What? Let's give him. Yeah.
that's from me.
Yes, that's right.
And then I guess for
A victory for Garrett.
a victory for Garrett. All right, let's do it. And then you begrudged me for something else,
Wow.
and that was the musician
Yeah, which I need to check again.
Antonio Carlos Gomez.
Yep. Hey, Exodus Imperative. Space tourism. Cultural hegemony.
Basically, we're building Tesla there.
And with the Exodus Imperative.
Yes.
Aerospace contractors. With cities with a spaceport and plus 3 aluminium.
All right, another cool dude in here. So Antonio Carlos Gomez, born in Belém, was the first New World composer whose work was accepted by Europe. The only non-European who was successful as an opera composer in Italy during the golden age of opera, contemporary to Verdi and Puccini, and the first composer of non-European lineage to be accepted into the classic tradition of music.
Wow.
That
Intense.
breaking boundaries again. I mean, it's not the type of boundaries that I end up caring a whole lot about.
Sure.
But still, this person did it.
Wait.
He was basically born in Campinas, more or less the middle of Brazil. So he's a major figure in Brazil. Never heard of him. Never went to Brazil.
Me neither.
It was on my list, but then they
really
decided
want
to
to go.
elect a horrible person. And
Yes, so-
it fell collectively off my list.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
sorry, Brazil.
Sorry, Brazil. So he gets to go there.
It's not anything to do with the individual people in Brazil. It's just that I don't want to support,
Yeah. Inca learned that politics is also a battlefield as the Maori overturns their suzerain status in Valletta. Yes, we did.
That picture, by the way. What have a little look at again at that moment.
Where is it?
Yeah, right over here. You can probably find it right over there.
Yeah. It's very weird.
It's basically
I don't know what it is.
old, like medieval dudes, like soldiers being bribed or something. And then there's this
think so.
older like vessel. Or,
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh my god.
So what does Exodus Imperative give us aside from?
Aerospace contractors.
So that's
hilarious.
yeah, exactly.
And space tourism. Tourism from other players is reduced by 20% versus your civilization. Which I don't know how it relates to space tourism, but whatever.
Basically, this is the Elon Musk civic.
Yes. That's actually very good. Yeah, have it. They actually said that with a new patch they improved the deals that you can make with the AI.
Improved them for us then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Well, that's good.
You get like more. If you keep refusing someone, then they will stop offering.
We haven't really talked a lot about the other civilizations that we've been sharing this world with.
No, we could have, but
We could have.
We have talked about the Inca in the beginning. We've talked. We haven't talked about. Although we did talk about.
We talked about Punkmek, particularly the contemporary pre. the contemporary Kree's problem with the fact that Cloudmaker was even in the game.
Yeah.
We never really talked about the person or about the Kree themselves.
No.
Now, there could have been a lot of things that we could have said about Native American communities, because they are, in fact, as polities within this empire are very interesting.
Yeah.
Culturally, society, politically, and very much marginalized in the United States still.
Yeah.
It's so they're very interesting, and we could have said a lot about it. Not a lot about in terms of experiential. It would just have been two white dudes talking about the Native American experience.
Yeah.
So maybe it's good that we didn't.
Maybe, yeah. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest, but yeah, you've never had classes from Francie Taylor, right?
No.
I was lucky enough that when I was doing my master's at Leiden University, we had this professor, actually of Native American descent, Choctaw Cheyenne, if I correctly remember, or maybe I don't, and in that case, apologies. But and it was very interesting, so because he did, of course, have this experience in this perspective, and she introduced me to a lot of interesting reading and viewpoints, scholarly as well as just sort of societally, from the Native American movement in the States. There's a lot of, especially the works by Vine Deloria, really sort of were eye-opening. Have you ever read any work? No, read Vine Deloria. Even now, his works really, of course, address a situation that is much more in the past. And it was, but they're very insightful into the academic condition. He talks about anthropologists, for example, going towards Native American reservations and what they end up doing there, and it's really sort of, it is a moment where we're like, oh yeah, that's actually what we end up doing there, and it's actually kind of very friggin' weird that we do that.
Yeah.
One other thing that I really like, you should probably know this one when it comes to Native American movements.
Okay.
That they occupied Alcatraz for a long time. That's another little. It's often hidden in terms of like the political history of the United States.
Or
but that's an amazing feat of engineering, and still the graffiti that they created there.
Yeah.
Is still on Alcatraz nowadays, and it's Alcatraz in general is probably one of the most interesting heritage places that I've ever visited. By the way,
look at this.
Oh, that's global warming.
That's global warming right there.
Interesting, by the way, that they've created this. That there's trees below the waterline. Right?
Yeah, and it's sort of muddy, and this doesn't make
because, in fact, yesterday I've read about a study that.
Hey, Vincent van Gogh.
No, we don't have to be wiki-grudged for that. Although technically, if you want to know any details of his life, then probably you should wiki-grudge me.
Yeah.
But anyway, major Dutch painter that is Dutch, but probably did his best work in France. That's the way it is with the Netherlands. And although I'm just voicing popular opinion here, I guess. Has, aside from being a popular painter, has also the most popular museum in the Netherlands.
Yeah, one.
No, the most popular one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even more than the Rijksmuseum. At least that's what I saw. When I was looking into museum visiting numbers. Yeah. So somehow we're going into climate change overdrive. Well, we're not really.
We are doing some damage.
Of course, with the size of our population, we would always be doing some.
Mansa Musa is doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's still cold, for the most part. The Japanese just haven't started. They're not there yet.
They're not like, we'll wait.
And the Inca are now.
So yeah,
so this is
gonna. Says Van Gogh has more visitors than the Rijksmuseum.
So we skipped climate change 2 on the history. We are in the climate change 3 phase now. So what that means is sea level plus 1.5 meters, coastal tiles flooded at 39, submerged none yet. Next sea level change in 16
So
terms.
I guess that's what it means in terms of that little tile over there, that is not submerged, but it's simply flooded.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it actually possible to some sort of lens to see cultural hegemony?
Yeah, I don't even know.
What?
Aliu, your rock band units.
Alright.
What is this?
Alright. Haliu?
Yeah.
Not Halle Berry. Okay, the Korean wave refers to the global popularity of South Korea's cultural economy exporting pop culture.
Oh, wow, I didn't know.
Hallyu is a Chinese term which, when translated, literally means Korean wave. Well,
Wow.
learned something new today.
Thank you, Civilization.
And what is your rock bands can actually choose from any possible promotion.
That's good. That's nice.
It's
We are gonna make a rock band just to see all the promotion.
yes.
Non-state actors. Your spy units can choose from any possible promotion. It's the same.
Non-state actors.
I don't know what that really implies.
Wiki crutch me for that one as well because I like my tradecraft, and I want to know what it means in this context. An individual or organization that has significant political influence but is not allied to any particular country or state.
Okay.
So what does it do with this spycraft?
This builder's gonna get here eventually. Wow, we can build something in this. That's at 9, by the way. What are we building here? Oh, a lighthouse.
A lighthouse. Yes.
Oh no, not a lighthouse, not a lighthouse.
Why not?
Because no, come on, get there. Because we need flood barriers. Can we buy flood barriers? We cannot. So we need to build flood barriers.
Oh, that will take a lot for that little tower over there, which is actually submerged, right?
Yeah, our solar panels have been destroyed. That is painful.
That is painful.
That's why we need to flood barrier it. Let's refocus on production.
Can we repair it still?
Yeah, we can. I think so. At least I'm gonna buy a builder and see what happens. We have so many.
Could you not have built the solar panels on in the Arctic?
Maybe we can see what.
Because that actually, to me, I know next to nothing about.
Let's see what
would be a good idea when it comes to these things, but
hey, the starting night.
Yeah, the starting night. But it would probably be a good idea to look at all this. You are greedy when it comes to
what?
To art.
Or
it would probably be a good idea to plunk a lot of solar panels on the Arctic. If somehow we could tap the power from there. Suppose that there was a big city close to there. Then, because I guess that they also end up reflecting. I mean, I guess the Arctic already reflects a lot of sunlight anyway. I don't know. Just spitballing here. I should definitely not.
Oh, this one is also flooded.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
That is sad.
And we're also getting the cafe terrace at night.
Just because we can.
Tau Mutu. What are we doing in Tau Mutu? And I don't even know.
But basically, you can only build solar panels in the desert in SIP, right? Or is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna get another builder here. See what's up.
Alright.
Enemy spy here. Counter spy. Confirm placement. Our rock band right here. Major horses, no. Major forest.
Sure. The legacy continues.
Oh, we can only choose
not
one
yet,
of these
not
three.
yet.
Oh, not yet, because we don't have it yet.
Yeah.
So I'll wait with the promotion, basically.
I wonder.
Builder.
I wonder.
Go here. Make a solar panel. Rock band. Skip this turn. Next turn.
So I can see how.
Build this.
How it is actually
beautiful.
Pretty problematic if your tiles get submerged.
Yeah, it's very problematic.
I mean, we're really not in that sense really struggling because, you know, we have a lot of flood barriers in place in places where it matters.
Yeah. So basically you need to do this. Like, this is very important that we did this.
Yeah. It seems like something that you cannot do without this civilization because really we're not even ourselves producing much. And global warming is already like out there.
From the earth to the heaven.
This, I mean, it's probably also because of the update, but it really sort of jumped on us.
Yeah.
In that sense, it's well done.
Yeah, well done.
Because very likely it will also end up really just jumping on us.
New things.
Predictive systems.
There, we need to do this because
yes,
it's offshore wind farm.
But predictive systems are leading to offshore wind farms.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is it
advanced
like
power cells, cybernetics, advanced AI?
I feel that with the technology tree in the future, Tiff has just said, okay, you know what? We just need to pair something that is future. Also, why is the future offshore wind farms? That is not future stuff. That is stuff that we could literally do 20 years ago. and we can now easily do it and efficiently do it at scale.
Yeah.
Civilization.
So we can't.
There's just so
build
much
solar panels here, I think.
There's just so much.
There's just so much.
Disharmony when it comes to sort of how they end up placing their stuff in the technology.
Yeah.
And it's not as we know, it's not a simulator. We know this. But yeah. Well, it's what it is.
Well,
it's what it is.
Liu. We're
How
gonna
do
do this, of course.
Just because you like your rock bands. Yeah.
My major forest. It's already at 10.
This is a momentous occasion because now we know for sure when this season will end. So this is the how many episode?
I think it's the 13th episode or something.
The 13th already. So we've been doing this for 26 hours.
Yeah.
So this is basically the last 1% of our
Wah, wah.
yeah, exactly. Of our season 2.
Yeah.
It's been a blast.
It is a blast. It was great.
It's if we think about all the stuff that we ended up talking about and could that we didn't. I'm sure that
We've tried to cover as much as possible.
and also try not cover what we've discussed in the last season.
Yeah. That was the hardest thing, I think.
No, it was not hard at all. I think.
So we can't build solar panels here. We can only build it here.
Interesting. So we can build it over there. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I guess one
trying
major
to go
blizzard and you'd have to
first.
like
Scoop. GG. What is Megalithic saying?
Apparently,
Raid,
there's a
raid.
distinction between inner planets.
Hey, we got a raid with 3 people. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you so much for this.
Sure.
Thank you for the
Always
raid.
great.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Everybody.
We love being raided.
We love being raided. Thank you.
Although we have not really been raided very much in this.
No,
this
but we have, and this is great. Thank
raid,
you so
raid,
much.
raid from the Katie Club. Well, thank you.
Thank you so
is really
much.
cool. You have the pleasure of seeing our Korean rock band in action during the
Yes.
final. It's gonna give basically our farewell tour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff.
Open the Civics 3. We're gonna do the future Civic as
Alright.
well.
So Kain wants us to point out that there's a distinction between inner planets, terrestrial planets,
Okay.
and outer planets. But yes,
Alright.
yes, I knew that. But then I think there's also a certain word for planets beyond the outer planets,
Alright.
like Pluto, which is not a planet anymore, of course.
But it will be a planet again soon.
Again, right? Because people thought poor Pluto.
Yeah, exactly. Why did they make this pillar? What did they want to build here?
I don't know. You are completely in control of this game right
I
now.
am.
And I will just talk us towards the finish line. I mean, the finish line is
We have like
already
20
2.5
minutes or
hours,
something.
2.5 hours behind us. So we're probably in a very weird. I don't know if there's any like Twitch streams that keep on playing Civilization when they've already had their victory.
I don't know, but we're doing it.
We're doing it. We are doing it. Pluto smaller than the moon, exactly.
Pluto, yes.
And
But I do think that I was reading that it's gonna requalify again.
The Kuiper Belt, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Kuiper Belt, and they've got all sorts of like objects in there that yeah. Anyway, who knows?
Who knows?
We're fortunately we're not astronomers.
But my brother is.
Yeah, I mean, not saying I'm not
We're
digging on.
here.
I'm not digging on astronomy. I'm more saying that we lack the knowledge to
lack
be
the
astronomers.
knowledge. We do.
No, I think if you have the mind for it,
Skip
then
the
astronomy is probably
One more turn.
almost as interesting as archaeology.
Almost. I'm gonna plant some
how's your brother
forest for
doing? Is he
you.
enjoying the light and life?
Very much, both of them.
Both of them. Good.
Yes.
It's called the Trans-Neptunian region. I think that Kyle is currently studying to become an
So
astronomer.
I think I should be wiki scratching crying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We get a wiki scratch for that.
Yeah. Predictive systems. Yeah.
Yeah, predictive system. So I feel.
A builder should be ready soon here.
Can you just quickly go to Civipedia and let me know what they think predictive system is about?
Nothing.
No. Oh, pick it.
Oh, there we go.
So artificial intelligence systems can create sophisticated models of behavior with good predictive power. Okay. It's basically a. Okay. So it's basically AI enforced prediction.
Yeah.
So I feel this is like a redo of the other synthetic technocracy.
Sort
That's
of.
really how they end up making good government, is because they are able to predict the. A lot of it is actually about AI, I feel.
Enhanced mobility on the giant death robot.
Enhanced mobility on the giant death robot.
I need to make a giant death robot somewhere.
I would have liked if one of the future civics would have really been about.
Where can I make the offshore windmills then?
I do not know. You tell me.
Offshore wind farm.
On coast or lake terrain.
Oh,
So they have to
okay.
be
So
on
it
coast.
has to be on coast here.
For example. I think that's the only bit of coast still left.
Let's see it.
Hey, he works at Science Park Amsterdam. That's true. And
That is
also,
true.
and also, Kine did play more than 100 hours, or hundreds of hours of Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
That is true. This man knows his star systems. it's by the way, it's kind of true. I mean, Elite Dangerous takes place in like the real galaxy, right?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah. So you probably learn quite a bit about stuff.
I cannot do anything anymore in this island. I've exhausted it. I can only build units.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna make.
No, build
I can make a
build
giant
a,
death
build,
robot.
We'll build a thermonuclear device just because we can.
Okay. I want to start moving on to the next turn, so.
It's even using NASA's database. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So,
What do we need here?
if only
Gonna
civilization
be
would use the archaeology database.
If only.
If only we had an archaeology database.
If only.
That's another topic entirely. General, like, overarching databases in archaeology, that would be something cool to see, but there is something very difficult to pull off, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wikitoria. Wikitoria?
Wikitoria learned that Mali has. What is Wikitoria? Hey, fuck. Public Works Program. Plus 100% production towards this project. Yes. Exoplanet expedition.
Terrestrial laser station.
Trade policy. Trade route sent to chosen player provide +4 gold to the sender. I'll just vote myself, whatever. Diplomacy victory. I'm just.
Yeah, just give it to us.
World Games. Athleticism need not be proven in battle. Let us prove who is strongest through sport. The ancient Greeks did it. Yeah, okay, whatever. This is not important. We want to see more of the climate change. Oh, this is past.
That nobody ever.
Yeah. What do we need to do? Maintain stadiums, maintaining aquatic centers. We have all the aquatic centers. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Train athletes project. I'm gonna train athletes.
Alright.
Where are we? Can I train?
At the end of history, we're
training athletes.
we're training athletes.
Just.
It's been a fun ride, Arif, this season 2.
Oh yeah.
And we will probably get back at some point to do a little recap of it. We may even do it in a sense that we don't live stream it or whatever. But we won't be there next week.
No, but we will be.
We will be.
Are we wrapping up? We still have some time, don't we?
Yeah, we have still some time, but I wanted to sort of give a bit of a perspective.
Please give some perspective.
As I think Maori are solidly in the lead as a favorite civ.
They are great. Yeah,
They are really great.
I really enjoyed playing with Maori. It was the gameplay, the mechanics, the overpoweredness.
That too, that helped a lot, of course, but at the same time, I don't think it helped
That much, no.
I mean, it wasn't the defining feature of them.
No.
It just helped us getting a victory very early on, which allowed us to
Mariliki,
do this victory lap, and then after the victory lap, move on to other things. Because there are also other games out there. Is this the end of the stream in the sense that you wanted to talk about what we're doing next?
I don't know. You tell me.
All right, I think it is.
If you want to talk about this.
In 2 weeks. Oh wait, basically in 16th of April, if I'm correct, right?
16th of April comes out, I believe.
Heaven's Vault is coming out.
Heaven's Vault.
And Heaven's Vault
What
is
Heaven's
basically
Vault?
it's by the people, by the dev studio, Inkle Studios, that have created Around the World in 80 Days, which is
a beautiful game.
A beautiful game, for sure. And there are other interesting games as well. Go check them out. Often a heavy narrative focus.
Mm-hmm.
And now they've built a game. I've not played it at all. I've not really looked at much of the gameplay, which is really about archaeology, doing archaeology on a distant planet, if I remember correctly. So I am looking forward to see our city fall to the barbarians over there.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see this game in action.
Yep.
And I will be looking with a particularly critical eye at what they've been doing.
Because we are archaeologists.
So
do check it out. Heaven's Fall coming out April 16th.
Yes, and we will be playing it then.
We will be playing it
April 18th.
Yes. Meanwhile, we build.
Look at the seed is like coming in like.
Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, look at this. The train.
It's
going up. There we go.
Basically, our whole civilization looks like one giant theme park.
Yeah, we have theme parks
everywhere. We already talked about it last time about how this is a completely different season than the one before.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it wasn't because of climate change or natural disasters, because really they weren't doing that much.
No.
So really, it was mostly because of the Maori civilization and and some of the decisions that we ourselves took.
Yeah. But that was fun.
It was fun for sure. I think for sure I can say that Civilization has improved massively with the addition of this update.
Yeah.
I will play a little bit more of it just by myself.
I mean,
to see if before I would say this is the thing that I like in terms of the Civilization series.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to ask. So you still are in favor of Civilization 5 as your most favorite?
No. As I said, I think I spent so much more time with Civilization 5.
Yeah.
And I spent most of my time with Civilization 6, especially with the newer iterations of it, the DLC, with you, which is of course a completely different thing because you make everything.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Aside from that, it's a different sensation. So I wonder if I have as much fun playing this by myself as I had fun playing the 5 by myself. Let's see. The jury is still out, but I think it's already interesting to say that there's a jury. Because when I first played Civilization 6, I think I was like many other people, there was no jury. It was just me saying like, hey, Civilization 6 at this moment is less interesting than Civilization 5.
Yeah.
So, hey, at least now there's this head-to-head.
I think so.
I do think it's one of the things that I don't like, really. I understand it from a monetization perspective.
Yeah.
But I do feel that a lot of what is in this, I do feel that there's a lot of money paid for what is in the end an interesting game. So it's 2 times 40 euros for the expansions, 60 or 50 euros for the game itself. I mean, not now anymore, obviously. But
not now, but when it came out. So.
There is a lot of money poured into this game.
Yeah.
Before it starts really being as good as the game that came before it.
Yeah.
I understand that of course this is the model.
This is the model that works now for games. This is usually how it works.
Particularly within the sort of 4X genre, you see there's a lot.
And you still have to buy a lot, like to have the full experience of Civilization being added. So you do have to pour quite a bit of money if you want to have the 100% complete experience.
Yeah. So if it was just a money proposition, I would say right now, buy Civ 5 and all its like additions for like 20 euros instead of Civ 6 and all of its additions for probably what will amount right now to be 80 euros or something like that.
But I think it's sort of head-to-head. I think it's...
The children of the nuclear
I mean, there's certain things that I like a lot. So their use of indigenous names, their use, particularly in this expansion, their use of landscape names, which I think is just a tiny addition, but it's really cool. And all sorts of things that I like. I of course, think it's great that they put climate change in nature in there. I think that...
Yeah. I'm just doing random civics now.
Yeah, who cares about this? We don't even really want
I'm just gonna do like government.
I do think that this part of it is wildly out of theme in the sense that I feel that they just sort of like, alright, let's just put some future stuff in. Like more or less what we did. Like, Let's put some future stuff in there.
Yeah.
And I think that a couple of the suggestions we came up at the end of season 1 were even better than they
what they came up with. Yeah.
In the end, it's still Civ.
Yeah.
Which basically means one of the most solid and interesting experiences that you can have, I think, in gaming.
Yeah.
And at the same time, also one of the most consistent and conservative experiences that you can have in gaming. Because, of course, there's clearly a massive difference between Civilization 1 and Civilization 6 Gathering Storm.
Yeah.
But at the same time, also not that much difference.
No.
And one of the things that I'm playing around with is maybe we should play Civilization 1 at some point.
Well, that would be fun, actually.
And maybe we should even play Civilization 1 via CivNet if that's still operational, with other people.
Oh, if that's possible, that would be...
That would be a fun thing to do, to go back to the roots of it.
Yeah.
Other things that I think we could do with Civilization, as a Season 3 or Season 4 or Season 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Play the board game.
Play the board game, that would be fun. We need a little bit more equipment to do that, actually.
Not that much more.
We need a couple more cameras. Maybe.
Basically, we need people holding cameras while we're playing a board game.
Yeah, which is a lot.
No, we don't need people. We can actually.
No, we need some static cameras and stuff. But we need a few more stuff.
Yeah. Hey, and we're also always taking suggestions when it comes to playing games. Yeah. So.
Tornado family. Oh, we're getting a tornado.
Family. Oh, wait.
The tornado slowly descends from a summer storm and people seek refuge. Here. New mission. I don't care.
You might as well stop. Or what are we looking at in terms of climate change?
I will tell you in a second. I'm just making my stuff.
You're compulsively one more turning me.
Hi, I am. 3 turns. We get to the next
sea level change.
Yes.
All right.
Global temperature. By the way, it's global temperature plus 2.4, which is a lot. It's a lot. Like, we are now aiming at this, like, way, way in the future.
Yes, and most of this has actually been contributed not by us, but by the AI.
Yeah.
So
you can check. I'm training athletes, by the way, everywhere.
Sure, just because.
Yeah, because what else do you do at the end of history?
You play sports. These are e-athletes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anno 1800, April 16th release as well. We could go for Anno 1800. It would be a fun thing, for sure. I've never played an Anno game, so it will be a new thing to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
We're getting Suzeraisons.
Suzeraisons.
Suzeraisons, advanced AI, we're there. I'm building a giant death robot, by the way.
Of course.
Probably I could buy it somewhere as well.
Yeah.
I have 24,000.
We have plenty of gold for sure.
We are swimming in the gold.
We are swimming and swimming and swimming. Optimization imperative.
Imperative. It's imperative.
What is it actually the... No, it just gives us a...
Nothing.
it gives us synthetic technocracy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I was like, hey, I know.
I have 9,000. Come on, turn. I hate how long these turns are taking now.
Give the AI some time to think. Because, it's not advanced just yet.
No, true. But it's gonna be now.
Also, what I like is that we're now in 1981. And
we're still not even in 2000s.
No, and we have not even discovered like major parts of the world.
We are gonna get into a dark age. Like,
yeah.
But it's weird because I feel like we couldn't have done much more.
No, but...
we could have if we were space traveling and stuff like that.
Yes, and we're also at the end of history, which is a dark time, as we know.
Build terrestrial laser station. Launch Lagrange laser station. Wow.
All of this stuff is like, what is the Lagrange laser station?
I don't know, you look it up.
Garrett, bye Garrett.
Bye Garrett.
Alright, it's always been fun
always.
having you around. It's always fun having you around. We're just gonna build some lasers and watch the world flood.
Yeah, soon the world will flood. 2 more turns. How are we doing? Yeah, Mansa Munsa, my man. Also, uranium is now a thing. Oh, I forgot to buy the giant death robot.
Which uses uranium.
Yeah, which, okay, doesn't matter. We want giant death robot.
No, we don't.
No, we don't, but
we have no need for giant death robot. We are already 100 years beyond the end of history.
Yeah.
And we've basically been,
No, we're not 100 years.
Yes, because we won in 18...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Something like that.
Look at all these wind farms. This area is like cramped with stuff. Like, build
a lot of stuff in there. It's interesting that you can still find stuff to do at the end of history, don't you think?
Yeah, but you get to do the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
But it's a bit boring.
You don't seem to be bored.
Yeah, because I am nerd.
So you think that at the end of history, nerds will have more
Clara Schumann. Google.
Is this the last wiki crutch?
Yeah.
Alright. Clara Schumann. You're the tailgater or whatever you call it. At the end of the line. Clara. I'm just writing Crazy Schumann, but that's not good. Clara Schumann. So she's a great musician, you said?
Yeah, she is.
Was a German musician and composer. One of the most distinguished composers and pianists of the Romantic era. He exerted her influence over a 61-year concert career. Wow! Changed the format and repertoire of the piano recital while also having composed a body of work including various piano concertos, chamber works and choral pieces.
That's great.
He was married to Robert Schumann and together they encouraged and maintained a close relationship with Johannes Brahms. Mm-hmm. She was the first to perform publicly any work by Brahms. Notably, the variations and fugue fugue on a theme by Handel. He was also an influential piano educator at Hoch Conservatory in Frankfurt. Another great lady.
Yes, it's good that we're getting so many great ladies.
I like that. That's really good. I feel, by the way, that when it comes to the past, that there's fewer great ladies in there.
Yeah.
The ancient past.
And it might have something to do also with the way we approach history, rather than with the fact that there weren't.
The way that history was approached for a long time.
Yeah.
We find everywhere men of...
What else are we doing here?
That's a very good question. That's a deep question.
Whoa!
What else are we doing here?
Bends. What we wanted happened. We are number 4 plus 2 meters, submerged 38. 40% of the ice lost. Let's see what has happened here.
So,
see?
This
crazy, yeah?
Is it crazy though?
No, it's crazy like the way that we get to see this. No, I didn't want my submarine.
Have a little look. Stop using moving units and let's have a little look at. So, is there a lens there for that somewhere?
No.
Something else? That's a bit weird. Why is there no lens for that?
I don't know. But you can see that this is no longer considered land.
Yeah, no, clearly. No, of course, I can see that as well, but that's weird. Weird that it doesn't allow us to map options. No, weird. They should probably do something with that. Okay.
But it has happened, and it will keep happening.
And of course, we will never ever be able to reclaim this.
No, this was also.
I mean, it was Arctic.
This was Arctic.
But over there.
This was also a small island. A lot of these, actually, if we had not protected these, they would have been submerged by now. So it wouldn't have been usable. Also, I feel like...
It's an interesting statement, by the way, that if as humans we don't end up altering our environment locally, that this environment is...
It's going to kill us.
Well, not going to kill us, it's going to go beneath the waves.
Yeah.
So there's always two streaks here, and I think Civilization shows that really well. At the same time, I do think that the optimism with which it says, hey, let's just plunk down a whole lot of sea barriers.
Yeah, and everything will be fine.
And everything will be fine is... I mean, of course, from a game term perspective, you have to show some literally perspective to players.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would like it if even, like, for example, if there was some cost, because the sea barriers, they're still basically the same cost. So, for example, right now, maintenance on the sea barriers would also rise. Or there would be some sort of dynamic thing going on there. Because really, forget about all this, Sagas. Who cares about these dudes? There really is, of course, this dynamism to climate change. That it's not something that just happens and then we have to respond to it. Or maybe we can respond to it beforehand and then whatever. So, I wish that there was a bit more in terms of game terms. Not like things are submerged, things are not submerged.
No,
things are protected, things are not protected.
Look, I think.
I think we haven't seen deforestation just yet.
No. And also, like on the south, things have not melted yet, only in the north, as you can see from here.
Which is, frankly, the way that science is telling us. That...
Yeah. So this is good, right? These are melting on the south. It doesn't melt. I think one of the things that I like is sort of this inevitability. And yes, okay, indeed, like you have to give a gameplay element to this. Like you can't have it inevitable and give no way out of this. It does have a positivist view, as it has with anything. Sort of, we can actually overcome, and I think this is.
But at the same time, I think what it also shows that even while we as a player, I think generally we've been powerless to stop this.
Yeah, we've been powerless to stop this.
So at the same time, it's like positivist, but it's like in the sense that technology will solve this.
Yeah.
But really, humans among each other are not able to just counter this.
No.
I think it's a very particular message about climate change, which is probably on point.
Yeah.
But in a what if history game, it would have been great if there was some alternative route. Like for example, World Conference would have allowed us to make a decision on this. Like, hey, you know what?
We could. Like we stopped coal production.
Yeah, but it's just a minor.
It's a minor thing, and we could have maybe enforced it even.
So
more.
I think it does give us a very certain perspective on human beings and climate change.
Yeah, I mean, in many ways, it's
societally pessimistic or global society pessimistic, technologically optimistic.
Yeah, which though sort of translates to an eventual like social positivism.
The trees be speaking Vietnamese, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
they are speaking Vietnamese.
No, so yeah, but it's interesting. It's good that they included it. It creates some nice gameplay. It gives some messages, and it gives a lot of ideas and different gameplay. So
with that said, probably we're gonna let this gestate a little bit.
What?
We'll gestate. Think it over.
Yep.
And we will have this.
We will wrap up this
post-mortem.
Yeah.
And right now we will wrap up the stream.
Yeah.
And this season.
And this season, as we said, in 2 weeks from now we will be back playing Heaven's Vault, which is gonna be great.
Vault with a V, not with a fault.
Yeah.
And after that,
we'll see.
It's probably going to be one more turn of something.
Probably at the gates, but we'll see. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for tuning in to this entire season. It's another 26 hours of this game. Of us playing Civilization. And we will see you all next time.
Next one more turn.